it's Randy, and Bear's actually joining the video today because I don't know if you have seen on my Instagram, but I finally announced that Bear has learned all of his basic tricks and basic commands, so he is ready to start his service dog training. So I just wanted to actually talk about that because a lot of people asked me to share the process, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the process of Bear being taught to be a service dog. So mainly the main reason why I wanted to teach Bear to be a service dog is because I realized that when I flare up in the middle of the night, and if it's really bad flare and it's just super, super painful, I have to have someone help me. I have to have someone be there in order to either open my medications or give them to me, or even go retrieve them and give them to me, because it could be a walk and it could be my knee that's flared. And I realized that, oh my goodness, that means I'm gonna have to always be living with someone. So I wanted to go ahead and teach Bear to be able to retrieve my medications if I need them retrieved, or honestly just to be there for different tasks that I'll talk about that I've started to teach him. So that is one of the reasons why I have decided to make Bear a service dog, just so that I can have that independency and I can travel alone, I can be alone and know that I'll be safe, and if I flare up that I'll be able to get through it. So Bear actually is now 7 months old, and I've had him since he was only 8 weeks, so about 2 months old. And the commands that he knows now are sit, shake, lay, spin, high five, stand up, lay. I don't think I said that. He knows roll tide, which is just to roll over, but I say roll tide, of course, because roll tide. And I think that those, oh, and then he knows something where if I do this and I say pose, he'll put his little face through my hands and just look at me. So he knows those tricks, and he knows stay. Oh, and he knows leave it. So I've taught him, I started teaching him all these tricks, literally I think the second day that I had him. I started with sit, and we would just build on and add tricks as time went on. Oh, he's eating a bag of treats. Okay, I'm back. He just ate a bunch of treats, So some of the service tasks that Bear will be taught to learn are actually how to identify when I'm getting very anxious, when I'm getting very stressed out, because normally when I get in those states, I don't notice that I'm really in those states until it's too late. And for me, when I'm anxious or stressed out, that leads to me being flared up, because that is just my biggest trigger that triggers the flare up for me. So if Bear is able to acknowledge that I am getting anxious or getting stressed out, then he'll remind me and be like, hey mom, chill out. So that'll give me an opportunity to look at, okay, why am I stressing out? Is it something that I can change? If it is something that I can change, then how can I change it right away? Or is it something that I can't change? And if it's something that I can't change, then just stop stressing out about it. So yeah, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm teaching him to notice when I'm anxious or stressed. Another thing he's gonna learn is that when I'm in public, my hips sort of start to hurt, or my knees start to hurt, or my ankles. So I do this thing where I will like bend down. So I want Bear, or well, once I start to bend down, then like in 2 seconds, I just stand back up and try to keep going about my day. So I need to take a moment that when I do feel like I need to bend down, that Bear reminds me to just rest. And so I actually will take 5 minutes or however long I feel like I need to just rest and take a moment, and to understand that rest is okay. Because for me, when I think, okay, let me take a quick break, all right, let's go, let's get back into it. I don't need to be like that, because that's just not listening to my body, and it overall just turns into more flare-ups because I'm pushing my joints past their limit. And the last thing, well, not the last thing, but another thing that Bear's actually gonna learn is retrieval. So he's going to learn how to pick up things for me, to get things for me, to bring things to me. So that's another big thing that he's gonna learn. And I really just wanted to make this because, of course, when people think of service dogs, they think of big dogs being service dogs. But I want people to know Bear is only 10.4 pounds now, and he is a little dog. But for me, managing a little dog is easier for me. It's less work for me, and that is just something that is perfect for me. So any size dog, any type of dog can be a service dog. Of course, they just need to be trained on knowing what tasks to do that aid in your disability. and they also need to be able to be well behaved in public, well behaved to other people, well behaved to other dogs. And of course, there are just a list of guidelines that you want your service dog to be able to do. So I'll go ahead and drop that link below so that you can check that out if you're interested in it. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because I feel like many people with autoimmune illnesses should know that service dogs are something that is something great to have, and it is something that can give you that independency back. And I feel that we all deserve to have independency. So I just wanted to share that. And of course, I will go ahead and share the journey whenever Bear learns new tricks and stuff. I will definitely show tutorials on how I trained him those tricks, because it's already only been less than a week and he has already learned a task. So he's doing really well. So yeah, of course, if you have any more questions, I definitely will share them. And of course, you can always reach out to me whenever. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.